us a little bit about yourself and your role at SDJ.
My role at SDJ is now an events manager. I've been everywhere, but I'm claiming this one now. Yeah, I just manage events, make sure they get executed smoothly.
What does a typical day look like for you?
That's a hard one. It can change, to be fair, and that's why I enjoy it, because it's not the same thing every day. Typically, I do my admin, which means I'll answer the event inquiries, secure them, and again, I'll be at events from the start to the finish, just making sure that we're just all good and ready to go.
I'm going to ask you something that's not on here. What's the biggest challenge you faced with doing events?
The biggest challenge during events, I think it's where, behind the scenes, where it doesn't really go as planned, should I say. We plan it out, we have a run sheet and whatsoever, but if it doesn't go how we planned it to go, I think that's the biggest challenge we have to face, because just keep a brave face and just make sure it looks good on the outside, basically, to the clients. Being honest, being honest.
Okay. What's something you do just for fun, relaxation?
I like to go on holidays. I think that's my way of relaxing and getting away from everything. I also do boxing as well, which helps with my mental and physical health, which is quite important.
What's your favourite SDJ dish? Or your go-to?
I would say curry goat, but that's my mum's curry goat, so I can have that on a Sunday as a normal day. I would say festivals.
The festivals?
Yeah.
Who makes the festivals, baby? Is that a J thing? Or is it you?
I'm not going to say that one there, so I'll upset a couple people.
All right. We won't go there. What's one thing about you that always surprises people?
I think that will probably be my age.
You gonna tell people how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 22. Yeah, it surprises them because I guess how much I manage in the company, the business, and just how I am as a person, I guess, my aura. I'm not mad at it. I hope I don't look older than I am, but yeah.
In the spirit of International Women's Day, what's one piece of advice you'd give to your younger self? You're only 22. So
Yeah, no.
we're talking about
Okay.
that.
Keep going, trust yourself, and just trust the vision as well. I think that's what keeps me going, so that's what I'll tell my younger self. Trust the vision.
What's your go-to comfort food after a long day?
I would say as long as it's cooked, I don't like no takeaway, and as long as it's not Sweeties jerk. No offense, but it's just I want something different, I want something new.
You're loving this too much.
What's your name? I haven't seen you here before.
My name is Leeanne.
Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself and your role at SDJ.
So I'm Leeanne. I am a graphic designer, creative director. I am the head of creative at SDJ. I started at SDJ from basically inception. Troy came to me for the first ever logo that we did. I'm not gonna really talk about, maybe Jerome can drop it in, but yeah, it looks crazy when you look back at it now. But now I work for the guys part-time. I manage, did you ask me what?
No, I'm gonna ask you now.
All right, cool.
What does a typical day look like for you?
There is no typical day at SDJ. I manage quite a few people. So I manage the marketing team, I manage social, I could be creating menus for our corporate clients. So it literally ranges, it could be anything. At the moment, we're kind of got a little secret project going that we're working on that we're excited to give you guys.
Yeah, this is off the cards, but what's your favourite thing to do?
My favourite thing to do, I think, is the like conceptual stuff. So when we get to do like brand projects or work with people like Natty, yeah, and just doing big events. And
So
yeah,
more to come.
when I get given enough notice to design something that we need.
So the short say,
More
all
than 2
right.
hours, yeah.
Next
that's
question.
a good one.
What's something you do just for fun or relaxation?
For fun or relaxation, I'm a big movie person. I enjoy going to the movies and watching films.
What's your favourite film?
Ooh.
Don't mess up here.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say black movie as well.
Okay, all right. My favourite black movie would have to be Set It Off.
Okay.
I'm not just saying that because it's International Women's
Yeah.
Day, but yeah. It's a bad word.
What's your favourite SDJ dish?
My go-to SDJ dish is I need to have my hot holds separate from my salad. So it's a jerk bowl. I need my jerk chicken, the rice, the plantain in one bowl, and I need the salad, the coleslaw in another. And then I need Jay to also make me a side of garlic butter prawns. I can't live without them.
That's for a lot, wow. Do you pay? I'm joking. What's the one thing about you that always surprises people?
That's a hard one. I think it's maybe that I got a little Cuban in me. Nah, so that's a whack answer, isn't it? We're not gonna run with that one. No.
Alright.
I think it's that I have a child. I think it
Okay.
always surprises people that I have a 1-year-old daughter. Yeah.
Wow, do you? Joking. What? I like this shit. What's your go-to comfort food after a long day at work?
I love me some fried chicken.
KFC?
Nah.
Okay. And then lastly,
I'm not even gonna get deep into what it is, but yeah, I'm not even gonna reveal what the comfort food is.
lastly, in the spirit of International Women's Day, what's one piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
Don't listen to what other people have to say about you. Have your own opinion of yourself and do what needs to be done to make yourself happy. What's your name?
Fadima.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your role at SDJ.
About myself, I have 2 degrees. I'm currently on my second one. I have an undergrad in law and I'm currently doing my master's in law as well, specialising in corporate governance. I also work for Sweeties Jerk. I work in front of house at Selfridges. As per my contract, I'm also the brand guardian. So yeah, most likely when customers come, I'll be the first face that they do see and I'll deal with any of the problems they have.
What does a typical day look like for you?
To be honest, I'm either at uni or I'm working in front of house at Sweeties Jerk. Typical day though, I usually do come in quite early when I'm working, just to make sure everything is, working, all of our electrical appliances. I look at our sales targets for the day. I look at the team brief, just kind of plan how I'm gonna brief the team, especially if I'm taking the lead for the shift. I also just kind of like stock everything up, do food tasting. I taste all the food to make sure everything is perfect.
Are you sure you're not just tasting it to...
No, I do know there's other members of the team that might do that, no names mentioned, but I try to make sure that everything is perfect.
What's something you do just for fun or relaxation?
I'm a really big weeb. I love anime so much. I watch so much anime. I've consumed so much anime that I genuinely think I've started to learn Japanese by accident. So.
For the anime lovers, what's your favourite anime?
Naruto Shippuden. That is the best anime by far, and I'm not going to take any arguments. It's Naruto Shippuden. That is the only correct answer.
What's your favourite SDJ dish?
Probably the curry goat, but the most underrated is definitely the chickpea. The chickpea curry slaps. I don't know who came up with that chickpea curry. They deserve a pay rise. That chickpea curry is so good. So chickpea curry, probably with a fruit punch on a summer's day, that's what you need.
That's what you need.
That's what you need, pure
Right,
vibes.
guys, you heard it here first. Chickpea curry with a fruit punch. What's one thing about you that always surprises people?
Do you know what? I talk too much to really have anything to surprise people with. I just talk so much. Everyone knows everything about me. Like, I have no secrets. I wish I was a bit more mysterious. Maybe that I do actually have a crippling Lego obsession. I have like a random collection of just random Legos. I've got Iron Man. I'm currently working on a bonsai tree. I have like little mini figures as well. I just love Lego. It's like the only thing.
That's interesting. Have you seen the Lego plant? Oh, you said you got a plant?
Yeah, I've got
the flowers.
bonsai tree. Yeah, I've seen the flowers, yeah.
Flowers.
I'm trying to work towards the Millennium Falcon, like the 7,000 piece Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Oh wow.
But it's like £700.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
exactly.
crazy money. It's an expensive hobby.
What's your go-to comfort food after a long day?
I'm Somali, so it's probably definitely Somali food. Some baris and some hilib, which is like rice and some slow cooked meat. You cook it in the pressure cooker until it's like so juicy and it falls off the bone. You can have that with some salad. In my family, we also do love plantain a lot. So my mum puts plantain in everything. She has this dish. There's this dish in Somalia where it's called bur. It's like a dessert. It's like Somali donuts. But my mum puts plantain in the batter. So then it turns into plantain donuts. It just slaps.
Oh wow.
That is my comfort food.
When are you gonna invite us round?
You know what?
great.
I've accidentally just given away my mom's recipe. I don't know if she's gonna be too happy with that. But you guys can come anytime.
In the spirit of International Women's Day, what's one piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
Well, I come from an ethnic background, so like African families, they kind of push you to do stuff like become a doctor, become a lawyer. So they kind of, I feel like because they live through some difficult circumstances, they've escaped like difficult situations back home and they come to the UK or they come to a better place and they kind of like trauma dump on their kids a little bit and they kind of push their kids to become doctors or things that they wish that they could have done, and I feel like that doesn't really align with what me personally anyway wanted. So I wish that I would have told my younger self to kind of just follow what I wanted did instead of trying to listen to what other people have told me.
So what would you have wanted to do if you weren't doing law?
Probably an artist.
Really?
Like a fashion designer, yeah. But I do like law as well. No, that's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
interesting.
All right, I was just checking
I would have never signed up for a master's if I didn't like law. No, I do love law as well. Yeah.